The following contest is your main event of the week, scheduled for one fall, one submission or a knockout for the Animated Wrestling League Intercontinental Championship.
We are on the precipice of history. For the first time since season 13 of the Animated Wrestling League, a professional wrestler is on the cusp of completing the road less traveled. The rules of the AWL Intercontinental Championship are: if you can successfully defend the title 5 times, you may cash it in for an opportunity at the AWL Grand Championship under the stipulations of your choice. Nobody has cashed in the Intercontinental Championship since Project Tetsu of the Augments did so at AWL 251. You have to go even further back to season 11 before you find a successful cash-in. The last successful cash-in was Tiger the Great the Third at AWL 220. Will Project Z be the spoiler in the incredible international, intercontinental story of this man, the most Canadian man in the world, the man who has been writing his own story? 4 title defenses. You see those little LED screens on the side of the belt? 4 successful title defenses. According to Hassan, who created the second Intercontinental Championship belt in AWL history, that middle plate, that center plate of the belt, when the 5th and final title defense is accomplished, something happens with that belt, with that center plate, the blank face representing the limitless possibilities, the limitless potential of the Intercontinental Championship. But when the title is complete, something happens. We at the moment do not know what. Hassan has been very tight-lipped about it. There's a possibility we may see that tonight, or it could be that the creature, technically originally from Australia, could be the international fighter to put an end to this quest.
Introducing first the challenger, originally from Sydney, Australia.
Before he was killed.
In the laboratory, Project Z. And his opponent, he is the reigning and defending Animated Wrestling League Intercontinental Champion. Tonight, making his final title defense, representing Seikaigun, he is the most Canadian man in the world, Intercontinental. This is an officially sanctioned Intercontinental Championship match under the auspices of the Animated Wrestling League. AWL Commissioner presiding. At the sound of the bell, AWL Senior Official Joey Papaganoush in charge.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this will be the final title defense of Kid Canada. Either he will win the match and complete the title, or he will lose it to the man formerly known as Jack Butcher. Tachiai going for a bulldog, takes the modern-day Frankenstein off of his feet. Jack Butcher, no stranger to the Intercontinental title. He was actually the second Intercontinental champion. Won that in a scramble match after Hassan successfully cashed in 2016 at the Golden War. Jack Butcher won the title at AWL 172, only made 1 successful title defense. And right now, Kid Canada, the 25th AWL Intercontinental champion, won that match, won that title at Obonanza this year, so back in August. And it is now, by the time you're seeing this, it is very late October, and an atomic drop, somehow that's not considered a low blow. As I would expect of a graduate of the Stu Hart Dungeon, exploiting the rules a bit. 1 minute in, and the power game is going to be significant here. And I have to point out that Project Tetsu and Project Z on thin ice with Dr. Jigoku. They already lost the AWL World's Tag Team titles, giving Jigoku only one championship within his control. If they were to lose, if Project Z were to lose this Intercontinental Championship match, and possibly, dare I say it, cost Dr. Jigoku the Grand Championship, because obviously setting your own title stipulations, that... Oh, wait a minute, Jigoku already getting involved here after the back elbows in the corner. And Project Z taking the opportunity. Boom! Thought he was going for a backdrop, transitions into an Uranagi. And watch Jigoku, watch the bad scientist, the bad doctor. The mad scientist of professional wrestling with a steel chair slid into the ring. The referee sees it, and not much he can do about it right now. Gonna have to wait for a break in the action. Back elbow block! Brilliant block of the splash in the corner. Irish whip back. Oh, and a back elbow escape. Dr. Jigoku again distracting the referee, maybe trying to give Project Z a chance to use that chair. He's not able to take advantage of that, which is good because that's cheating and that's bad. Canadian Destroyer! And Jigoku again interfering. More nonsense on the outside. Canadian Crunch! Canadian Crunch! He Satsuwa's a Canadian Crunch! Do we have a completed Intercontinental Championship? 1, 2, not yet. As the biological arm makes it up off of the canvas, the referee sees the chair, he gets rid of it. Senior official Joey Baba Ganoush of the famous Baba Ganoush wrestling family on top of the ball here. And now going for a slingshot perhaps. Yes, slingshot halfway across the ring. Luckily the referee sidesteps out of the way. Because as we all know, professional wrestling referees are made of glass. Leg sweep. Lariat. Going all the way down to the ground with it. Kid Canada has defeated representatives of 4 different nations. And in the COVID era, that's saying something. To defend the Intercontinental Championship. Now technically the body, the physical corpse that we call the modern day Frankenstein, Project Z, originally from Australia, and this is a dangerous place to be. Jigoku seeing the referee looking right at him. Kid Canada, not usually a high flyer. He's going up, boom! Huge top rope chop. Spear, and that's a knockout! The referee says knockout. Maybe tired of Jigoku's garbage, but Kid Canada making short work of the Australian Zombie. Canadian Destroyer. The Canadian Crunch. And a very Canadian move to finish him off. The spear, 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 spear. And we're about to see exactly what a completed Animated Wrestling League Intercontinental Championship belt looks like. Let's take a look at that knockout spear. Got a couple of different angles there. Goes for the cover, doesn't need it. Oh, wow.
Here's your winner, and still Animated Wrestling League Intercontinental Champion, Kid Canada.
The sigil of the champion and the championship match carved in gold. Korede Kimarida.